It's early, but I just couldn't wait anymore. I'm just sitting here in my chair going, watching the timer click down slowly. So I know there's probably not a lot of people on here, but that's okay. You guys can watch this later. So anyway, here's what I'm doing. As you guys know, I've been working on these different Hordak thrones for a while now. And I got two of them on eBay right now that are buy it now, pre-order. And the third one still in work. But the third one, I want to show you what I have. And I do have it up as an auction for $1 starting bid. So let me explain. Let me explain. Let me turn the camera around and let's do some explaining. All right, so here is the Hordak new throne. Boom, boom, boom. Now, what happened was I thought, it'd be cool. It'd really be cool if I was to take and put like a cool sheen on this, and that way it would look really good. So I went and I painted it with a nice sheen coat of a satin clear coat, and it looked good at first, but then as it dried, it just didn't look that spectacular. So then I'm thinking, you know what? I really want to paint this thing banner red. Banner red will look awesome. And so I went and I put on some primers, different clear primers, and did a really cool banner red. And I love the way it looked. I mean, it was like, yes, that looks really cool. And I'm looking at it and thinking, okay, this will work great. And then I put on a matte finish afterwards to protect it. It's still not completely dry, so I can't put a lot of figures in there right now. And I don't want to put the glowing panels in right now because it's hard to get them back out, but they just go right here in this spot. And then something that's kind of cool. Yep, starting bid, $1. And then it's kind of cool is I added this step right here, and this step slides right in like that. Zoop. Look at that. And what the step is for is so you can use an Origins figure and their feet fit right on there. So check out the auction. You'll see the picture of this particular figure with his cape in the hole and his feet just fit perfectly right on there. So without this, you can use it for classics and Masterverse. And with this little step, shink, now you can use it for Origins. So when I finally finish this and sell them as pre-orders, they will not be painted at all. They'll be just like the same color as this. My wife just did not like how this looks, and she's the boss. So I'm like, okay, I will just sell the one I have just to get it off the books. And then all the new ones will be in this cool reddish brown color, and I will not mess with it again. I won't paint it again. Personally, I think it looks cool, but like I said, it's a no-go from the wife. So you might get an ultimate Hordak's throne relatively cheap. How cool will that be? So this will be the only one. But I want to talk about the cool features of this because you guys haven't seen some of these features yet. One of the coolest features is when I made this piece right here. Look at this. Look at this. It's so awesome. It's so big. It's like a giant gear, but it looks just like it does in the cartoon from the top. Now I put this channel on the top, and this channel was shifted a little bit back on purpose. It was not exactly in the center, and it has a ridge around it and then an opening. And the idea is the ridge fits on to this hole right here for the cape and gives you just a little bit more cape room. So basically it locks into that. And the reason I want that extra cape room is because, now I'm dropping stuff, is because his wings can now fit all the way down into that hole of the base. I have to be careful. Careful. There it is. And now I can fit him in the throne with his wings down in the hole. And so that's cool. Unfortunately, it's not deep enough for the classics figures, the plastic cape. I was really hoping it would be, but these are just too long. I have to make this plate pretty thick to make up for when they're sitting. As you can see, when they're sitting, it goes down pretty far past their rear. So if you're going to use Hordak from classics with any of my thrones, you're going to have to either put on a cloth cape like this right here, which I stole from the Masterverse Hordak, which I bought a bunch of extras just for their capes, or they made a bunch that don't have any capes at all, like this Super 7 version of Hordak that is the Filmation version, or this is the other Filmation version that was made by Mattel that they released, which also doesn't have a cape. So there are some other versions. And then, of course, if you get this style right here, they don't have a cape on him either. So you can get to his dial. So you can just swap the head with that as well. So just doing a head swap, you can end up with a capeless very easily one. Now, again, the big old capes will not fit because they're hard plastic and they just do not fold as good as I was hoping they would. You can get them in the hole, but then they don't go all the way down. And once they do, you can't use the cool little cushion to add. So what this all includes, what does it include for my $1, Mr. Krabs? Well, what it includes is you get the cool giant gear piece that is in the cartoon. And if you watch the cartoon, you'll see that this gear piece allows it to rotate around, and it's also a lift. And so it actually comes up out of the floor and lifts the throne up out of it, and then it can rotate around. And then you get this cool little seat cushion, which is made for when you have to use a a Classics that doesn't bend enough. Then this little cushion is tush tucks into that hole right there, and it's got some little impressions for his legs. So you can just kind of raise them up just enough to fit in there. And then this piece right here hooks into the cape hole. The cape hole, just like so. So that's cool. And the other piece you get is the step, which is for when you use it with a Origins figure, so that they won't have their feet dangling like they're sitting on a toilet or something. So you know what? I did not check to see how it looks with a regular, ordinary, original. Yeah, it doesn't work too good with a regular figure, even with the step. You need to use Origins, which works really good, or anything else. All right. So again, there's only going to be one of these sold with the paint job, and starting bid is $1, and it comes with the seat cushion, the step, of course, the throne itself, the giant gear that this locks into. It doesn't actually lock into it, just sits on it. There we go. And the two cool glowing control panels that glow in the dark. Let me go ahead and turn off these lights. Let's see. Lights off. Do it. It's thinking. There we go. And let's turn off these extra lights on the side here. Oh, there we go. And turn down this red light. It's just too bright. And turn down this blue light because it's just too bright. That TV set's pretty bright too, but I'm not going to turn it down this time. We'll just charge these right up. Ooh, look at those. Look at them. And so those are the control panels that go into the throne. But because the throne's not completely dried yet, it's a 7-day auction. By the time the 7 days are up, it should be completely dried. All right, let me check your guys' comments. Keith Brock, $1. $1. And I couldn't find my cool chopping. Oh, there it is. See, I was going to take a picture of this. Chop, it's on the chopping block. Because my wife does not like the paint job. So, and again, the official ones that I make will be this color here. This is the only one that will be that deep, dark banner red, which looks, I think, pretty cool. But all right, let me go and check out your guys' next comments. That's it, just Keith Brock. $1. $1. All right, so the links in the auction, links in the description. If you guys want to get this extra large, really cool, super detailed. I mean, look how cool. Look at how cool that looks. Now, unfortunately, people in the EU will not be able to bid. And same with Egypt as well, because unfortunately, I have to do a special shipping thingamajiggy because of their crazy new import-export rules and whatever else is going on. So, sorry about that, but you know who you are. We already talked about it for just buying one outright later on. All right, and again, next week I should have the other Ultimates done in the right color here that my wife likes better instead of the banner red. Actually, what do you guys think of the banner red? Of course, I probably shouldn't ask you because then I'll be telling my wife, well, they like it. They like the banner red. Let me check it out. Looks good, sir. I'll be bidding. Nice. Nice, Motor Prince. Watch, someone's gonna get it for $10. $10, Mr. Krabs. That would be hilarious. I'd be crying on the other side 'cause I spent more than that just in the plastic and paint. But that's okay. If somebody gets the first one for that low, that it would be awesome for them. I like to play the game though. I like to see where it goes. You can see the color difference between the two. This is the painted, and this is the original. And again, you can see it here. And it's weird because it changes color. So you can see it has like a pink hue when the light hits it just right. And that's what I was trying to avoid. But my wife goes, no, that looks cool. It gives it that really cool look where it changes color when the light hits it. So she actually likes that cool changing color. I should have known. She picked out the color and the filament I used. So I should not be questioning the wife. She knows better. All right. Let me check out your guys' final comments. Hey, Ronald, thanks for joining us. All right, for those who just joined, this is the piece up for auction. It comes with these two glowing panels, and it comes with an extra step and the seat cushion for some figures that can't sit down all the way because they're legs. And I'm only selling one of these, starting bid $1. Anyway, I'm going to jump off. Yeah, I like the banner red too. I first got the banner red a long time ago. Let me show you. Let's see if I can find it here in my castle over here. Here we go. I first got the banner red for this a long time ago, and see it actually lights up. Ooh, oh, and I wanted to repaint it, and so I used one of those little lights that you use for oh, there's those little dinky lights that look like they're little candles, and I rewired it, and I used the banner red on this because it was really close to the original color. And the next time I used the banner red, it was for a custom figure, and it came out looking really cool. But yeah, it was kind of a fun thing, making this thing light up. Anyway, this is not included. This is not for sale. This is mine to keep. But I only made one, so unfortunately, I have no others. Let me turn the light back on. All right, the final banner looks cool. I like it. All right. Hey, Hebrew, see, going with an auction. Cool. Just for this one, because my wife does not like the color paint that I used. She likes the original color she picked out better. And for those that don't know, this sounds really funny. It's my wife's the one that actually owns the YouTube channel. I know, how funny is that? I'm just the talent, just a hired help. So there you go. Now you know the whole story. All right. Let me check out the final comments. No more comments. All right. Well, good luck bidding. Hopefully somebody gets it really cheap. That'd really be cool. Yes, the banner red is the only auction one, just to get it off the books and get back to the original color that my wife picked out originally. So, yep. And this time I won't mess it up by painting it, even though I think it looks cool with the banner red. Did I turn this off? I can turn off my light and see. I did leave it on. That would have been bad. Okay. Okay, last chance for comments. When do you think the hours will go up for sale? I'm hoping to have them up for sale by next weekend. I got some more red filament coming in the mail. I'm out right now because I used it all making parts and fail parts and everything else. I have some coming tomorrow. That'll be enough to print the throne. It might be enough to print all the parts with one spool. Then I have some more plastic coming on Wednesday. So hopefully after I get them all printed, I'll be able to get the video and auction done probably Friday night or Saturday. So I will have it probably up Friday, or not an auction, but just the buy it now on eBay for the original one. So it'll be up the day before the auction closes on this one. This one's going to close next Sunday. It's a 7-day auction. So you'll see the price of the real one next weekend before this one closes. Good question. All right. And it's actually already up on auction right now. You can actually go bid and be the first person to bid it for $1 if you want. It is up for auction now, Mr. Krabs. All right, I will talk to you guys next video. And it's just so funny how this all started. Just somebody wanted me to print that one in red. I'm like, no, I can't do it. It's not mine. I have to make my own. And I am loving the way this thing came out. It is so cool. It's funny. This takes the whole entire print bed to print. That's as big as my print bed is for my bamboo. And look, it just hooks right in there. Da-ding. Da-ding. I know it sounds funny, but it drives me crazy on the other one because the throne keeps sliding around on the base and it's not in the right spot. So I took time to figure out exactly where to locate this to make it just right. And I found out just a little off center towards the back is the right spot. And that way, then when it rotates around, it's rotating from right here in the middle of the seat, which is how it looks in the cartoon. When it rotates, it's not from the center of the whole entire piece, it's from the center of where he's sitting at. And so I wanted to imitate that same look where it's actually the center of the throne where it rotates on the seat, not the center of the whole entire chair. So, all right, let me turn off this bright light. That is so bright. Oh, now it's so dark. Since it's so dark, let's check out the glowing stuff one more time. Let me turn off the TV. Look at how cool those look. Ooh, there's too much light coming in from outside, though. All right. I know it stinks too. I only made so many of these. This is going to limit my final run of these. Oh, well. All right, you guys. Last chance for questions. What filler do you use and percent? Those are all good questions. Ask me again on Facebook and I'll answer your questions. Trust me, they're made good. I don't use 100% because that would be way too much, but I do use a very high percent. You could probably look at some of my videos and see what I use. The glow in the dark stuff, this one is 100% fill. This one does have a percent, but not for the glow in the dark part. The glow in the dark part's 100%. So, shoop. Maybe the bad head. Yep, not gonna make the bad head glow in the dark, but that would be kind of fun. Somebody else wanted me to put a black wash on it too, but it's like no black wash. But all right, good journey, you guys. Bye now. Where is the off button? There it is. Well, you know what? I should the camera around. Oof. Hey, it's dark. It's dark. Light, bright light. Anyway, good journey, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And hopefully next week I'll have the right ones up with the right color, with the hole for the glow in the dark pieces, and I'll have those up for pre-order. All right. Bye now.